Good day! Here are the stories for the Manila Times for Saturday, October 16, 2021. A significant number of Buhay Hayaang Yumabong or Buhay Partylist members have withdrawn their support for Jose Lito Atienza Jr., the running mate of presidential aspirant and Senator Emmanuel Manny Pacquiao. Atienza holds the party list seat in the House of Representatives. In a letter addressed to Atienza dated September 23, the signatories, whose names were not disclosed, stated, "We joined the Buhay Party List because we believe in principles and advocacy of the organizations, that is, the promotion and protection of the dignity of life or pro-life principles. The group has been the beacon of the campaign of pro-life advocacy in Congress," the signatories said. Senator Richard Gordon and former Vice President Jejomar Jojo Binay have joined the senatorial slate of Vice President and presidential candidate Maria Leonor Leni Robredo as guest candidates. In a virtual press conference on Friday, Robredo said joining the 11-member ticket as guest candidates were Senators Mig Zubiri and Joel Villanueva and incumbent Sorsogon Governor and former Senator Francis Cheese Escudero. Robredo is running as an independent candidate, although she has been adopted by her party, the Liberal Party. Another addition was Alex Lacson of the Kapatiran Party, a lawyer and author of patriotic books. In 2001, Lacson ran for congressman for Negros Occidental's 6th district but lost. Already in the lineup were Senator Ana Teresia Risa Ontiveros of Akbayan, detained Senator Laila de Lima, former Senator Antonio Trillanes IV, human rights lawyer Jose Manuel Chel Diokno, and former Congressman Teddy Guaguilat Jr. from the Liberal Party. Robredo left out the 12th member of the ticket, but the names of labor leader Sonny Matula and former Bayan-Muna Representative Nery Colmenares have been floated as possible choices. The Department of Health on Friday began COVID-19 inoculations for the country's more than 12 million adolescents in 8 pilot sites in Metro Manila, beginning with those with comorbidities aged 15 to 17 years old. The vaccinations for adolescents were launched at the Philippine General Hospital, Philippine Children's Medical Center, National Children's Hospital, Fed El Mundo Medical Center, Pasig City Children's Hospital, Philippine Heart Center, Makati Medical Center, and St. Luke's Medical Center, Global City. The adolescents were jabbed with Pfizer-BioNTech's Comirnaty vaccine and Moderna's Spikevax vaccine, which were given emergency use approval by the Food and Drug Administration for teenagers aged 12 to 17. Health Undersecretary Maria Rosario Vergeres said during a press briefing on Friday, the vaccines were being tried out at the pilot hospitals to assure teenagers and their parents that any adverse reaction will be addressed immediately. The participants in the pilot should bring the required documents such as a medical certificate from a physician, the agreement of consent between the parent or guardian and the adolescent, and the valid ID of the child. 1 in every 2 Filipinos considers it too dangerous to print or broadcast anything critical of the Duterte administration, even if it's the truth. Results of the latest Social Weather Station survey revealed. Of the 45% who agreed with the statement, 15% strongly agreed and 30% somewhat agreed, while 29% were undecided, according to the SWS's third quarter survey, which was released on Friday. 19% disagreed with the statement for a net score of positive 26%, which the pollster considers as a moderate agreement. The local Water Utilities Administration said it will accelerate construction of water supply projects until every village in the country is reached by 2040, while it will use water districts across the country to drumbeat messaging on the importance of hand washing. In a forum organized by the Manila Times in celebration of Global Hand Washing Day, LWUA Administrator Giling Mamondyong said he understands the importance of hand washing in preventing diseases such as COVID-19. In business, money sent home by overseas Filipino workers fell to its local level in 2 months in August, according to data from the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas released on Friday. Personal remittances, cash or kind transfers between families, totaled $2.88 billion in the first 8 months of 2021, down 8.77% from $3.16 billion in July, but up 4.8% from $2.75 billion a year earlier. It's the lowest amount since June of this year when $2.93 billion was transferred. The year-on-year increase was due to a 4.2% growth in remittances from land-based workers on 1 year or longer contracts, which picked up to $2.2 billion from $2.11 billion a year ago. In a statement, the BSP said remittances from sea-based and land-based workers with contracts of less than a year rose by 8.4% to $629 million from $580 million a year earlier. In sports, World Boxing Council Bantamweight champion Nonito Donaire Jr. will face mandatory challenger and current interim champion Raymert Gabalio of Polomolok, South Cotabato on December 11. This was revealed by the 38-year-old Donaire in a news report by TFC News in Los Angeles, California. Antonio Contreras and Dian Macabenta are today's front page columnists. Contreras discusses social media bubbles and echo chambers, while Macabenta asks what is the definition of Philippine journalism. Today's editorial believes a global minimum tax is an advantage for the country. Read a full version on the paper's opinion section or listen to the Voice of the Times. For more news and information, get a copy of the Manila Times on print, subscribe to its digital edition, or log on to www.manilatimes.net. Follow us on Twitter, Facebook, or Instagram and keep up with the Times. On behalf of the Manila Times, this is Arik John Sequo reporting. Have a safe weekend ahead.